here. All the doors are locked.
What's up?
How are we doing, Mercs? It's that time of the week again. It's Wednesday. Had a long day at work. And my boss fucked up so much. It was crazy. We had to put these drawers in an existing cabinet, and he made the drawers. We made the drawers twice before they were right, and we took them out there and they were wrong. So we had to go back to the shop and fix them. And then we brought them back, and then they were too tall. So we had it was a fucking nightmare. And my boss never makes those kind of mistakes, so he must have been off. Anyway, how are you guys doing? Never mind. Go ahead. You could say everything you want. I'm not gonna talk to you guys in the chat just yet. We got a show. It's a show. We don't have a guest tonight. I did ask someone to come on, but they never got back to me. Go figure. They never got back to me. But there are some, we got people out there that have the link. They can hop in if they want to or not. Anyhow, I guess without anything else to say, I'm gonna take a shot of this here, Johnny Walker Red Label, and we're gonna bring out Ronin. At some point, we're going to bring out Ronin. I don't think Ronin realizes he needs to bring himself out.
Nope. I was waiting for you to finish your drink, man. You're hitting the good stuff tonight, so I didn't want to interrupt.
I'm hitting the good stuff. That's for sure. I'm gonna try and hit it slowly. How was your day at work today?
If you couldn't tell from the sunburn lines on my face, it was a very long day. So we've got this event going on at work, and I was at a racetrack taking pictures all day in the sunshine, and my ginger pale ass is going to get sunburned by the end of the week.
So. It looks like a sunburn now. So
it'll get worse.
So there's that. There's that to think about. But yeah, yes. They choose the only. Are you the only ginger in the office?
Well, there's a couple of guys who are close, but I'm the only one who knows how to work a camera. So
it's not your own camera, is it?
No. I mean, it is kind of. It's the same kind of camera that I've got, but I rented one because my stuff tends to get broken when I use it for work, and I've told them I'm not doing that anymore.
Good for you.
So, and they were cool about it. So we rented one, and let's just say using other people's gear, especially used other people's gear, has its problems.
Yeah, I believe that. So did you pick anything up this week?
I got a couple of things. So and I literally, I didn't get home until like 6 o'clock my time, so I had just a few minutes and just pulled these off the front porch.
Oh, nice!
So this is that CY Toys Grim Knight Batman figure.
Nice.
I mean, it's still in the plastic. I haven't even opened that at all. And then I also got some more Blue Boys. And cursors. It's a cool set. I got a good deal on it. So,
right on. Is that it?
Is that it? That's not enough for you?
Well, I got a bunch of stuff this week. I got.
Here, I'll open this while you're talking.
I mean, I did post a photo of a new Mythic Legions figure. I got that girl with the weird dog that's got like the snake tail and the two heads, and neither one of the heads is a dog head. You know what I'm talking about, right?
Yeah, I got that one. That's a pretty good figure. Mine won't stand up. I hope yours stands up.
Well, mine stood up just fine. The dog is weird though. It's like it's very minimally articulated, and it looks like it's articulated. So I'm not going to break that thing. Well, hopefully. I got Rom. That's right. I got a Hasbro figure because when I was a kid, I had that big ass. I think it was even bigger than 12 inches. I think it was like 14 inches or something. But yeah, I had this when I was little, and I couldn't pass up on it. I don't know if I want to open it. I kind of want to open it. I'm not gonna open it right now though. Yeah, I got I got like 4 Warhammer figures. That's right, tripping with toys. I got like 4 Warhammer figures. What else did I get? Oh, I got the graveyard skeletons. I got the
Oh, you cleaned out your pile of loot. That's what you did.
yeah, I did. I got that Figma. I think it's what is it? The Desk Museum series. This guy, he's not in the box, so I'm not going to show you the box because
Oh, cool.
muscles and stuff. And then another Mythic Legions, and I think that's it. I don't know. I haven't opened the Graveyard Skeletons because because I know ToyMercs is just about at 6K, so I'm not sure if I'm gonna open it. That might be the giveaway thing. I'll buy another set, of course, because I mean they still have them. Last I looked, so. But anyway, so yeah, that's right, folks. You out there in Chatland, if you're wondering when the next ToyMercs giveaway is because you wanted to throw down, it's gonna be soon. Ronin, you want to get to the chat, or do you want to play with that? I can get to the chat.
We can do both, but apparently the Dark Knight has to have a user manual. I just thought that was funny, so I wanted to share.
Looks like Tiff from Faz Zone is here, unless it's actually Vaz, and if it is, then I'm sorry for calling you your wife. I'm not the only one though. Tripping with Toys thinks so as well, and no arguments coming through. No arguments. You want to take over this?
Yeah. Let's go back up here a little bit. So
you've already read them, and I haven't. So I'm just like, why did we do?
I was cheating. I'm sorry.
It's okay.
So yeah, of course, Tiffany's here. So, hey Tiff, Trippin is here. So thanks for showing up again, man. Kiwi Collector says, "What's up, mother truckers?" Anime figure statue collector. Hey, I should be putting these on the screen too, shouldn't I? That would make it
yeah, you should.
Instead of just talking. So yeah, so sorry about that. It's been a long day.
It's all good. It's been a long day for me too.
Rob Zamora is here. And what is that? A ghost fox sword? Okay. How's it going?
A ghost fox sword. Rob Zamora, why don't you go ahead and let us know what that means?
Yeah, you may have to explain that one. Sorry. And my buddy Michael Miller is here and wants to know what we're drinking tonight. Oh, you missed it. Deadman broke out the good stuff.
Well, I have an array of drinks tonight. I got some PBR, some Pabst Blue Ribbon here. I have a black cherry harder Mike's Hard Lemonade, which is Mike's Harder Lemonade, which these things taste like Jolly Ranchers and they're 7%, so they're pretty scary. And since you're talking about the good stuff, I will show y'all the Johnny Walker Red Label sketch, and I will pour a shot and take it.
You just said you were going to not do that one slow.
Well, it was only like 3/4 of a shot.
So Rob Zamora says, "Spooky Zorro."
Oh, okay.
And then apparently we should have known that. Sorry.
Yeah, we should have known. We should have known.
Yep. Apparently, even Terrence. Hey Terrence.
Hi Terrence.
The Ghost Fox, El Spooky Zorro. Yeah, it's been a long day.
Yeah, it has been. It's been super long. But yeah, anyway, I'm here. I was able to actually get a haircut before this, which is one of the reasons why we're late, tripping. That's not true. We're late because it's all Ronin's fault, actually.
You can blame me if you want to, dude. Yeah.
It's all good. It's no big problem, no big worry. We're here. We got some stuff to talk about. Ronin, you didn't tell him what you were drinking. Are you drinking water tonight?
I'm drinking crappy sparkling water.
There's nothing wrong with that.
I did not have any time to do anything fun. I even bought limes this week so I could make a fancy drink you could make fun of, and I didn't have time to make it. So
Whatever, man. I like fancy drinks too.
so I'll try to do something next week.
Yeah, I I wouldn't say fancy, but I like margaritas like a lot. Um, and like I never get them. I never get them at a restaurant because they always just use some margarita mix. I like squeezing the lime and using simple syrup that homemade simple syrup and shit.
Yeah, it's
So
a lot better that way, definitely.
it just is. And like I know people they're like, oh my god, homemade simple syrup. Like it's super easy, guys. Check it out. You take a pint glass and you pour sugar to half of that, and just in that pint glass, all the way to half, fill it halfway up, and then boil some water, and then fill up the glass and stir it, and you have made simple syrup. No problem. That is exactly how you make simple syrup. Anyway,
Roger says he'll join next week. I think he's wanting to drink with you.
oh, I could send you a link right now if you want. I didn't send you a link this week. Actually, you could probably just use the link we already sent you. Oh, we probably shouldn't have said that.
Oh, dude.
Well, we don't have to let people on when they show up.
So Terrence says, when Rob shows up on your stream, it's a stamp of prominence. He graces the chats and sometimes is on camera for many of the very best Mythic Legions and other toy streams. So thank you, Rob. Thank you for gracing our chat. We appreciate you.
Does Rob want a link? So can he grace our show some more? I've been toying around with this idea that we've done it a few times. We did it once on the Tomb, and I used to do it with Toy God late at night and early ToyMercs days, where we did this. We're not doing it tonight, but we'll probably be doing it in the near future, where we give people 5 minutes of fame. We let them come on the show. We give them full screen. They talk about whatever the fuck they want, and the whole time there's a clock ticking, and as soon as your time is up, you're gone, whether you have finished or not. So let me know, chat. Does that sound like something you guys would be interested in doing, or whatever? I mean, also, if you're watching this on the replay, put it in the comments.
Yeah, it could be fun, especially if they're drinking with you.
Yeah, I'm hoping that they are.
Friendly Terrence is buying bourbon for Purple Gang Gang.
Oh, Purple Gang Gang. Dude, those guys are on some different shit, man. If you guys aren't watching the Purple Gang Gang, make sure you do. They're a lot of fun. They are a lot of fun.
Hey, so who else going to Joe Fest next week? We know Rad's going all the way from El Canada land, and Terrence is going.
I'm not going to Joe Fest. I am going to LA Comic Con this year.
LA Comic Con?
LA Comic Con, yeah, it's in September. You're
not going to San Diego Comic Con?
No, fuck no. San Diego Comic Con's too crazy, man. There's too much going on there.
So apparently Kiwi is giving you drink suggestions. Get a pint glass, half fill it with ice, do 3 shots of Canadian Club, top it off with lemon lime bitters and a few drops of lime juice, and a refreshing summer experience. I don't think that's got enough alcohol in it for Deadman.
No, that's got plenty of alcohol in it, but I don't know about the lime with whiskey. Yeah, the lemon part sounds good, or orange would be better. So if it was like lemon and orange, maybe, and then I would probably use an orange or an orange bitters as well.
Roger says, you better have a drink with him at LA Comic Con.
You better show up to LA Comic Con. That's all I got to say. I'm probably going to be staying with Kelly from Odd Frog Entertainment. Unless there's somebody else that's got a better place for me to go, because I know he's got like a little tiny apartment.
It's LA. Everybody's got a tiny apartment.
It's not that bad. Like what's really bad is like I don't know if you've ever been to the East Coast at all, but I went to Brooklyn, and I go into this apartment, and it's tiny, and there's 13 people living there, and they're all paying like $700 rent. They have the living room sectioned off and shit. Like, I'm exaggerating, but it was bad, dude. There was a guy who was renting. It was kind of a walk-in closet, but that it wasn't like an actual walk-in closet. It was like you could walk one step in and then turn and then walk about 6 feet the other direction. So they had enough room to lay down in it. And he was renting that for like, I think, no joke, it was $700 for that.
Wow.
But I mean, he had a kitchen and a bathroom to use too, but his bedroom was literally a hallway big enough for him to sleep in.
That's nuts.
Yeah. Also, when I was there, I went to a little newsstand, and like a Snickers was like $7. But it was 2007. Things have gotten better since then, from what I hear. I don't know. I haven't been back since, but
Not here. Everything's more expensive here.
yeah, things are getting more and more expensive. Period. And yeah. Do we want to talk about current affairs? Let's not talk about.
We probably shouldn't. It could get real messy real fast.
It could, but I mean, also, there's a lot of crazy shit going on in the world right now, and it ain't just tariffs. There's a lot of crazy shit going on in our country right now, and I'm gonna try not to get too far into it, but I do want to say that when there's a riot going on and there is press there, you don't shoot them with rubber bullets. You don't shoot the press with rubber bullets. That's just not something you should be doing. I just want to say that, and I'm done. So yeah.
Yeah, I'll keep my mouth shut. I don't want to. Maybe we should do a political live one day on Instagram if we can get Instagram to work for us.
I don't think if we should, but so there was a surprise Mezco drop today. Do we want to start off with that?
Yeah, go for it, man. Bring it up.
Let's do it. Oh, wait a minute. You got to do the news thing first before we bring it up.
I still haven't sped that up, so I apologize. Boom. I should have used this effect. Poop.
Okay. Wow. That's weird. Why are they here? They're not even here. That was Abby and Rad showed up for no reason.
We added them last week and forgot to take them out.
Oh, that's weird that we have to do that. But anyway, guys, look at this. Thanks for letting us know, Mezco. Still available, however, $116. 1/12 scale animated series Batman, and it looks fantastic. I mean, that looks like the cartoon, and it's probably a digital render, but that's not. Looks pretty good.
Yeah, some of these pictures make it look actually really good.
I mean, it looks so much like the animated series that like it's great. Like the texture in the costume is a little thick, but whatever. I mean, it's 1/12 scale soft goods. What are you gonna do? The Joker. That's what I'm looking at.
Yeah, let's hope that's an upcoming figure because that'd be a good pair. Look at that.
Yeah. Sure would be. I haven't. I don't know if I can get this right now. I kind of. We didn't go over it, but my lawnmower broke, so I had to buy a new lawnmower. Still haven't gotten that yet. I have to wait for it to show up to Home Depot. But anyway, this looks great. Does Jack got anything to say about this?
Kiwi Collector says that he actually really wants this.
I think I do too. I think. Whoa! I did not mean to do that.
That's a good one. I didn't see that one before.
Oh, look, he's got like the sad Batman, the sad bat. I love the sad bat. The oh my god, no, bat's face.
Yeah, Kiwi also says they need to do a Commissioner Gordon, and I agree. I mean, if they're going to actually start this line, they need to actually do more than 3 characters before they give up.
They're not gonna. We're gonna get bats and we're gonna get the Joker, and that's it. They're not gonna make. They just Mezco just doesn't do that. They don't finish teams. They never finish lines. They're not gonna. But this will work with all kinds of other shit you got. So I think I want this. Does it come with shark repellent? Well, I'm not seeing shark repellent, but that's a different Batman altogether. So what do we think? Is we think this is a wire, or do we think that's just a rubber cord? I bet it's a wire.
Yeah, I don't know. I didn't see it in any of the pictures, but I didn't look super close either.
Ooh, there's a hidden compartment on the bat belt.
Wasn't that fancy?
Yeah, it looks like it's on the back of the bat belt. You can get a close up of his cheeks while he's messing around back there. And look, he's got Cyclops' glasses here.
I mean, at least he comes with some accessories. They've been real light on the accessories lately. So the fact
That's a Pepsi.
that
These here don't look like Batman stuff.
it looks almost like Nightwing stuff, doesn't it?
It does, doesn't it? That's weird. He never showed up in the animated series, did he?
I don't think so.
No, because it was the animated series, and then it was the New Adventures of the animated series, and yeah, I guess that's it. That's not a lot of stuff, though.
Oh, is that it? I thought there was another page.
There's not. This is the last page.
That is kind of lame.
Maybe this comes with him. I don't know. And not for 116. I doubt it.
16.
But this isn't a bad spread. I would kind of expected more. But either way, man, I think I might have to get this. I know I'm not known for my superhero photos, but it doesn't mean I don't like superheroes, and I love me some Batman. I don't know, chat. What are you guys thinking? Is it worth the $116?
Kiwi says those accessories are a little light for him.
I kind of agree.
Roger says, "Get ready for the Batmobile," which would be cool, but yeah.
Yeah.
You think Mezco would actually do it?
The Batmobile?
Yeah.
I don't think so. Yeah. Let me still haven't put out their little SUV yet. They showed us, they teased us an SUV, and they even showed us some promo pictures, but we haven't gotten that yet. You want to? So we got a huge surprise from what's up, JP? I sent you a link, by the way.
Hey, JP.
The biggest surprise from Hot Toys. Big surprise from Hot Toys. Do you know what I'm talking about?
Hot Toys. I didn't think you liked Hot Toys.
I don't own any Hot Toys, and I almost bought one when I was at the Washington State Toy Show. The only reason why I didn't was because it was Boba Fett, and he only had trigger finger hands. And like my whole thought was like, why would I want a giant Black Series Boba Fett with soft goods on? Because he just has trigger fingers. It's all the hands he had. It was $75, and like, if I knew of a place where I could get Hot Toys parts and thought maybe I could get the rest of his hands, I probably would have done it because that's a killer fucking deal. But
I got mine for $100, brand new on eBay. They came with everything. So just keep your eye out for a deal if you really want one.
Well, I mean, I do like Boba Fett. But anyway, so yeah, Hot Toys, they surprised me today. Yeah, it was today when they surprised me. It's a release from the Wolverine and Deadpool movie. Anybody have any guess on what it is?
Is it the dog?
It's not that big of a surprise. That would have been great. I mean, I would have been stoked on that. No, it's
Oh, that one.
It's Age of Apocalypse Wolverine, Hugh Jackman style. As much as this looks good, this is not an Age of Apocalypse figure I want on my shelf at all. But I mean, it does look great. It is Hot Toys. And I mean, it's obviously Hot Toys. It looks killer. But yeah, just don't want it. What do you think?
I honestly wasn't a big fan of what they did with that storyline in the comic, and it just doesn't do anything for me, to be honest, for the figure either.
I mean, this Hugh Jackman face looks like he's just on drugs too. Like,
Well, he was being controlled by Apocalypse, and was really fucked up from what I remember of the book. So,
well, yeah, but yeah, at some point he killed Apocalypse, didn't he? And like, he was basically running the show at some point.
uh, yeah, I think so. I mean, because he took over for Archangel and was Death for a while too. I
Yeah.
mean, so
Yeah, and that was before he lost his hand. But anyway, yeah, the figure looks great. And the only reason why I'm bringing it up is because it was a huge surprise to me. I was really shocked that they did this version of Hugh Jackman from that movie.
yeah, JP and I are on the same page here. At this point, they're just releasing everything. Let's pull some obscure version of something in the background of a movie that make some money off it.
All right, well, I'm going to stop screen sharing for a second here. Oops, I forgot I have to switch that.
You want to go here?
Well, I have too many actual like things open, so I gotta get somewhere else. But I can't lose that one because we got to bring that one back because there's McFarlane news this week, guys. But it's way too early to be talking about McFarlane.
Oh yeah,
way too fucking early.
The suspense is killing me.
Oh yeah, the suspense. So I don't know why you wanted me to bring up just the Joe page from Big Bad Toy Store.
Because it's got all the releases from the whatever the thing was last week that we didn't want to talk about because we didn't want to step on SKN's toes.
Oh yeah. Speaking of which, I'm wearing a Toy Box Chronicles T-shirt. If you want to take that leaky dumpsters thing down, so I can show the shirt. Anyway, I didn't want to stand up. But yeah, I got a Toy Box Chronicles shirt. It was weird. Just showed up in the mail. It's weird. It said DeadmanWon spelled correctly with the WON. Then it said not ONE, which I thought was pretty funny. but yeah, if we want to, yeah, we could go over this.
Huh. I just didn't know if you wanted to run through. I mean, if you don't, that's okay too. It's not going to hurt my feelings.
I mean, yeah, we got plenty of time, and
don't jinx it. We did start late.
6 minutes. We started 6 minutes late. Jesus Christ. Yeah, we can do this. Let's do it. So I got there we go. Thanks, Ronin. So yeah, here we are. We're gonna look at this. Apparently, this is a correct size for Mercer. I thought he was bigger. Because I was wrong. I thought Mercer was a really big character, but I guess he's bigger than most characters, but not bigger than Sergeant Slaughter, I guess. But in this photo, he kind of looks like he's the same size as Sergeant Slaughter. So, whatever.
It's Hasbro. You'll buy it, and they'll both be the exact same size.
Oh, nope. There we go. Here we go. He's smaller. No, I will not buy this. Yeah, definitely not for me. I mean, 2 years ago, I'd have been all over this, but yeah, there's reasons why not, and I'm not going to get into them. It looks great. They both look great. I love that. I always thought it was cool that Mercer came from Cobra, and he was a Cobra Viper, and he just like all he did was take the shirt off from underneath his vest.
Right.
Like he's just like, I'm still gonna wear my Cobra uniform. I guess it's all I got.
Hey, apparently, Mr. Storm's ears were burning because we were here magically heard us talking about him. And
yeah, I'm wearing your guys' shirt tonight, yo. I'm wearing your guys' shirt anyway. What up, Alex? Alexander Storm. But yeah, it's cool. Not for me, but it's cool.
Yeah, he says it's a good design and a nice update. Yeah, I do agree. I think it's a good looking character, but I don't know if I'm going to pick it up.
Yeah.
I've been kind of slowing down on the Joes.
I mean, I do love GI Joe, the whole property. I love it. I just have issues with Hasbro. So yeah, we're gonna move on from that. We're gonna go over all the stuff that we couldn't go over last week because you guys were going over it. Anyway, also Alex, thanks for stopping in. I appreciate it. I am, as you can tell, trying not to get drunk tonight. That's not true. I'm never trying not to get drunk. All right, let's look at this. Here we go. I don't even think we went over this last week.
We didn't hit all of them. We talked about the what was it, Bushido, I think, and one or two more. That's about it.
Well, this looks great because it's just a random character. It looks like he comes with a couple of head sculpts, a couple of hands, so you can have a different character in there. Oh, also a neck. That's great. No, this is cool. This is rad right here. The fact that it comes with this rifle, this is killer because this is the rifle that they all came with when I was little. It's a rifle that everyone in the cartoon had. That's great that it came with that. I'm excited. Good job.
Wait, when did you start picking up GI Joes? Because all mine came with real generic M16s. I don't remember the toy laser gun looking thing at all.
You don't?
No.
Wow. Huh? I am older than you.
A little bit.
But yeah. Oh no, you know what? I think you're right. They all came with their own like specific weapon, but they came with you could get like the little packs that came on sprues. And you can get like they came in gray and pink and purple and like all kinds of stupid colors. And I was always looking for this gun because this is the one they had in the cartoon.
Yeah, that makes more sense. Yeah. The cartoon gun.
Yeah, but this is cool. It's also on the retro card back. I like it.
Rob wants to know: are you not picking up classifieds at all anymore? Did you give up on them, or just slowing down?
There are a few. I mean, I really like I said last week. Deadman needs the cold slither pack. I need that.
Yeah, but you've only wanted it for the drums, not for the figures.
No, I kind of want it for the figures too, but yeah, it's yeah. I mean, I haven't 100% given up. I am behind, and at this point, like I really only just really want Dreadnoks at this point anyway. And I am behind on Dreadnoks, but and I'll never get Crystal Ball. that got sold out in seconds. But yeah, this is cool. I like it. It's not bad.
Yeah, Alex says that he wanted a green shirt, and yeah, I think it's cool to have like just background characters like this.
Yeah, it's great. We're not going to go over the retro collection bat. Everybody knows what that is. We went over this and this one a little bit more than we should have last week anyway. But here we go. Here's something dumb we can look at. Alex, you know a little bit more about G.I. Joe than I do. You want to tell us something about this?
Really, they're not fans of the Super 7 green shirts. That's for sure.
Well, the Super 7 is Super 7, and well, thank God they went bankrupt, right?
That's kind of harsh, but yeah. Yeah, the Snake Eyes here is not. Yeah, this was made for all the 5-year-olds that can get the real Snake Eyes that was grown up in the later ages.
Yeah, I don't know this from anything.
Was that from the?
It's from something. I'm sure there's somebody in the chat that knows what this is about.
I don't remember the whole story behind it. I used to. I think it was one of those 90s when they tried to revamp it, and everybody had bright colors and silly accessories. And
maybe. No, I'm not impressed.
So Alex says this is after he left G.I. Joe as a kid.
Yeah.
Or after he left G.I. Joe as a kid.
Yeah, I understood. Monkey wrench. Well, I need monkey wrench. I do.
That one's pretty cool, actually. Yeah.
I need monkey wrench, but that just looks like they just put a piece of electrical tape over his face, though.
Right.
It's a weird color of electrical tape, but it just looks weird. Anyway, yeah, that's it. Yeah, that's monkey wrench though. And here's the question: does it come with a monkey wrench? Monkey wrench doesn't even come with a monkey wrench.
Missed opportunity.
Yeah. Come on. Wow. Anyhow, yeah, it's not terrible that he doesn't have a monkey wrench. I'm sure I have like 4 or 5 of them laying around here from Mezco figures, but
Quick shout out to Aiden and Killzone in the chat. So thanks for showing up, guys.
hey, what's up, guys?
And Alex says you do need the monkey wrench.
Yeah, I think you're right, Alex. I don't think we need to go over any more of this.
Yeah, I think most of the rest of that's old. So
Yeah, it's pretty old. But anyway, yeah.
next.
Next. Oh, more G.I. Joe. Yeah, we've already. I mean, well, actually, I don't know if we covered this. But this isn't brand new, but we can go over it. It's Firefighter, guys. Random Firefighter. I do like that they're giving us random unnamed figures. That's cool. You could do all kinds of stuff with things that aren't supposed to be up front, you know. Oh, look at this little Jaws of Life. That came with a Dreadnought already.
It's actually
cool. I like it. It is.
I just don't know why it's G.I. Joe. It's
because people want this figure and they can sell it to them. I mean,
Killzone says you need it for the perfect Halloween Kills opening scene.
Oh, Killzone, you're terrible. But just so you guys know, also, you can get almost all of these accessories here from Anthanatos Arsenal on, sorry, it's Anthanatos Unlimited on Instagram. Well, actually go to his Etsy page. But, I mean, not the head sculpts, maybe not the hat, but you can get all of this from him. No problem. Yeah, we're moving on.
Leaky wanted to know if G.I. Joe celebrated Everyday Heroes, and I guess they kind of did, because you always had the cops, and I mean, I know this series they're doing the whole series of this now, but I mean, in the cartoons, I can't talk. They always did that, knowing it's half the battle thing, and it was always, firefighters and police and authority figures. So
and pork chop sandwiches. That's a different one. Yeah, look up those PSAs. What are those called?
The Now You Know things?
No, the PSAs that are on YouTube that are just making fun of all that.
Oh, I don't know. I haven't seen those.
No. Oh, you haven't? Oh my God, they're great. There's one where like Gung Ho shows up to the playground and there's a bunch of kids playing. He's all, oh, look at all your different colored hats. That's great.
What?
Oh, there's the one. Remember when Roadblock shows up and there's a down power line and he like gets out and he's like don't go near a power line or anything like that.
I actually remember that.
But yeah, so in these PSAs, I wish I knew what they were called. He shows up and he hops out of the truck and he's all, "Who wants a body massage?" It's terrible. Anyway, yeah, let's talk about this Predator.
So what do you guys think of this? I have mixed feelings because it's very not Predator.
Oh, it's very not Predator. I mean,
but it's kind of an interesting character design. So
it is an interesting character design, but we're also looking at like flesh tone. Is it not a Predator? Is it just a samurai dressed up as a Predator?
I don't know the story behind it.
I don't know the story behind it either. And I just watched Killer of Killers, and this is not in there. Oh, look, it is a Predator.
Well, there's different Predators now, so maybe it's a different Predator.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know. We should talk about Killer of Killers. Have you seen it?
I haven't seen that map yet. As soon as I saw the trailer last week, I really wanted to get it. But I thought it was on Netflix because I'm an idiot. So I don't have Netflix. I didn't think I could watch it. And then Deadman tells me this morning or this afternoon that, hey, it's not. It's Hulu. And I'm like, I
Yeah,
actually have that. I can watch that this weekend.
it's definitely on Hulu. They kind of they kind of Hulu has like a deal with like that whole franchise. Prey was on Hulu as well.
So Killzone says this is from Predator Hunting Grounds. It's actually a video game.
Oh, so
So that
is this a skin you can buy or unlock or never mind. I don't care. I don't care that much.
Kiwi says it looks like Sector.
It does look a lot like Sector.
And,
Um,
and, and Leaky's right. There have always been different Predators, but not in the movies. Most of the movies, they've all looked
yeah.
the same. So
Well, they've looked similar, but they've definitely always been different. That's cool. I don't hate
Dr.
it.
Dr. Brantley's here, and he says that Killer of Killers was awesome and violent as hell. So definitely on my list to watch this weekend.
Okay, well, let's leave the news here for a minute. Let's talk about this for a little bit.
You want to go back to?
Yeah. So let's talk a little bit about Killer of Killers. I watched it. I watched it with my wife. Um, she was unhappy with the animation, and I got to say, I myself was kind of unhappy with the animation as well. It's very clicky in a bad way. Like I don't know. The animation, the graphics, the actual art was super polished and like it kind of looked like somebody put like a beautifying filter over something, if you know what that is. I mean, some people here on YouTube do that, as you can see by all the pock marks and fucking red marks on my face. I don't do that. Maybe I should though. Jesus Christ, I look like shit. But anyway, anyway, kind of, the animation kind of looked like that, but then it was like clicky. It was like a video game that was just barely buffering fast enough for us to for it to play and not stop. Um, and that's the part that bothered me, and that's also the part that bothered my wife. And yeah, I mean, the story was good and the action was great, and about halfway through, I stopped seeing it until like I left the room to like take a piss or like get another beer or whatever, and I'd come back and then it was all fucky and clicky again. Yeah. Yeah, the frame rate was real low, or it just I don't know if they did that on purpose. It probably wasn't actually a low frame rate. They probably did it exactly like that because it's probably the way they wanted it to be. But yeah, the story was great. It was weird. Apparently now, I'm sorry, I'm gonna spoil some shit here a little bit. If you guys don't want to hear any spoilers from Killer of Killers, then now's your time to leave. I'm gonna do it for like 3 minutes. Come right back, please. Don't leave forever. Um. Well, apparently predators have time travel. That's all I can say. Yeah. Well, I mean, you'd think and I mean, from what I know of the stories from the history, it's not like time travel as much as it's just different places in time. And yeah, I don't want to get too far into it. I don't want to give too many spoilers in it, but it's obviously some time travel, timey wimey, fucking Doctor Who type shit with the predators. And this one, it's but I mean, the story is still really good, and the violence is through the fucking roof, and that's great. So I'm done with this full screen thing.
I was about to pull you off. Yeah, the chat basically says that they're trying to do everybody's trying to do the Enter the Spider Verse thing, and some of them are pulling it off better than others. Like I really liked Arcane. I mean, we got a kick out of that one. Don't like the game. I actually like the Netflix show. Um, and yeah, Dr. Brantley says yeah, the same thing. Into the Spider Verse, but with a lot less money.
Whole lot less money. Um, but yeah, I mean, it's worth watching though. But I said that about the Transformers movies too. They're worth watching the one time
The one time.
once. You know, Michael Bay makes stuff fun. Lots of explosions, but whatever.
I'm trying to think, how many times have I seen those? I don't even think I've seen all of the Transformer Michael Bay movies.
I
Oh,
think I've seen all of them. Pretty sure I've seen all of them. I think the first one in the theater, but that was the only one I saw in the theater. In the theater, like it also was like it was kind of sensory overload. It was like way too much happening, way too many sounds with too many movements, and it was way too CG. And like it was kind of seamless, but it also wasn't. You know, it was also real blurry and dumb. And then you watch it again at home, HD, and it looks fucking terrible.
I I think I saw the first three in digital HD on an IMAX. So
Wow.
you you kind of, when it's that big right in front of you, you can only focus on one bad detail at a time, so you don't notice all the little flaws, I guess.
Well, I just remember that in the theater, like it was a spectacle. It was crazy. It was nuts. But it was everything was blurry. It was all moving too fast. But when you got it home, and you watched it in HD at home, all of that looks bad. But in the theater, it looks killer. But you bring it home, and it looks like shit. But it's kind of like you drank too much at the bar.
Hey, Shoot's here. Shoot says, "What's up?"
What up, my man? Not that I would know anything about that. I've been with the same woman for about 17 years now. So anyway, we got more news to get to if you want to get back to the news screen, Ronin.
News. You want me to play the intro? I'm just kidding.
No. This is fucking adorable.
I picked this just to hear you say that.
I know you. I know a lot of people love to hear me use the word adorable. But this is adorable. It's really pricey for what it is, but I might spend the money on this because I do have a couple of really cute little rubber duckies in the shower. I have like a little devil one and then a little Frankenstein one, and man, a Bubba would go nice with those guys. That's right. If you guys don't know, his name is Bubba. This gay, Bubba. Um,
His his there may be some awkwardness after you talking about having him in your shower, but I think his chainsaw is a little small.
oh, I don't want a huge chainsaw in my shower though. But look, he's even got the little bracelet on.
Right?
Hmm. This is adorable. I
I
love
just
it.
thought it was fun. It was so fun.
It is super fun. It's cute as shit. Look at the tie, dude. Look at the tie. God, I love this. Oh my god, I should put this in my cart right now. I'm not gonna buy something on this while we're live though.
Yeah, go check out right now so we can all see your credit card
When
number.
he comes with what? He comes with a little red bathtub.
Hilarious.
Oh, this is great. That is wonderful. I love it. All right, so you guys, this is up for pre-order.
That's the one we were talking about last week that we couldn't find the good picture of, and it's actually up everywhere now.
Here
So,
now we got tons of pictures of it.
I mean, it looks pretty good. I mean, the articulation looks nice, the details look nice, but Jada's been doing a pretty good job on these Street Fighter figures. So,
It's a little blurry, but that face actually looks like it's got more detail in it than any of the other ones.
and he's got the chin. I mean, that's what I the video game when he took the mask off, the chin.
Does he come with the fucked up face after Chun-Li stomps on it and spins her fucking feet on his face? Yeah, if you guys haven't seen Street Fighter 2 the movie, make sure you watch that. It's pretty badass. What?
Holy.
I don't get it. But yeah, this looks great. Jada's killing it. It comes with a lot of shit for the price. At least I think. What is the price? Let's find out. It's a little pricier, so he's taller, probably.
Yeah, but I mean, modern figures. I mean, even Hasbro stuff has gone up a little bit. So, I mean, that's not horrible. I mean, I think this looks better than a lot of the stuff Hasbro's doing right now. So,
Oh yeah, it looks much better than a lot of stuff Hasbro's doing. And let's talk about something we didn't need.
Yeah, this is another one of those. Just why?
Um, I mean, this is the original release of this is a great figure. I have it, and it's great. And this looks good. The color is not great, but there's a reason for the color. And this whole fucking 1980s Star Wars cloak thing is not it, man. It's not it. I'm sorry. Even with the glow in the dark garbage, that's not it. I'm sorry, NECA. You missed it with this one.
It's an SDCC exclusive, so you don't have to worry about ever being able to find it anyway.
Well, that's fine.
So, jumping back for 2 seconds, Shoot wants to know what we liked better, Jada or Storm for the Street Fighter figures, I'm assuming.
Jada. Price point's better, and they fit in with the rest of my figures.
Well, that's just not exactly fair. The Storm stuff, you have to admit, looked pretty good. I think the Jada stuff is a little more video game accurate.
Well, I mean, it's for Street Fighter 2. It's fully video game accurate. The Jada stuff was further down the line, more like Street Fighter 4
True.
and 5 and stuff. But yeah, I mean, they both did look good. But I'm sorry, when I get a 1/12 scale figure, I don't want it to be 8 inches tall.
Yeah, I get it.
Anyway, we're going to talk about this in a second, Ronin. But if you could bring yourself up on screen, so I could relieve myself. I need to relieve myself.
Oh, so
Bring
just
yourself
on.
up on screen and talk about the ToyMercs.
Yeah, so while Deadman goes and does his thing, I guess I get to do the commercial and bore you guys to death. But um, obviously, where's my copy? I can't reach it. If you didn't know, we do a magazine. We're putting together issue 2 right now. Pre-orders were supposed to go up this week, and I have been working overtime and have not got them done. So I'm sorry about that. But issue 1 is in stock, and you can go to our website and buy them. They're ready to ship. Yes, shoot. One-on-one time with me, and I'm so prepared for this too. So, but yeah, and like Deadman kind of hinted at earlier, the ToyMercs page is almost at 6,000 already, and we're already trying to figure out how to do the next giveaway. So keep an eye out for that. That's going to be really cool, and already talking about fun ideas to do for that one too. So, anyway, did you guys see the Batman figure I got earlier? I actually got it out of the box while we were talking, and I know a couple of you guys have had this and posted it, but it actually looks pretty cool. Now, granted, I just opened it, so I don't know how articulated it is, but he comes with a crap ton of stuff, so that'll be a fun picture later. But yes, so chat, since he has left me alone with you, do you have anything you want to talk about? Anything exciting going on with you guys? Because I've just been working myself to death this week. Is that a Mezco? No, this is CY Toys, I think. It is the Grim Knight Dark Knight. I got this from Toys Metaverse. So, actually a really cool figure so far in the 5 minutes I've had to look at it. Hey, Vico. Thanks for showing up, man. Yeah, I'm sorry, guys. I am fried. I don't have a lot to talk about. I'm tired. Oh, Tiff. Adrian got that one? That's cool. Yeah, I've seen a couple of guys post it, and mine got lost in the mail for a while. The USPS has not been my friend lately. So everything has been a couple of days late. But he finally got here, so hopefully I'll have time to actually take a picture of him. Yeah, I can't wait to actually take the shot. We'll see if I actually have time to take a picture this week because I have missed all my collabs and everything this week. And Vico, Deadman left me for a minute. I'm sorry. Well, now he's back. Just in time. But yeah,
Um,
only alone for a minute.
we could talk a little bit about collabs and about how like you shouldn't feel like you have to do them. Because I did that this week. I posted a photo today that I was not happy with, and I mean it's not bad, it's not terrible, but it just didn't feel good to post it. You know what I mean? Like I just felt like I had to do it because I hadn't done it for so long, and it's it's Wednesday 40K Mercs today. So and there's the whole Warhammer Wednesday thing, and I feel really bad about not being involved with the warband as much as I should be. But I'm a chaos guy, kind of the only one in the group. But anyway,
Yeah, there's a couple of us that have a few. I mean, I got a whole shelf of them somewhere. But yeah, I mean, I know what you're saying. Because I like the collabs. I think they're fun. I think that some of them are challenging, and it's nice to shoot different things. But when I miss a few, I always feel bad about it.
water.
It's not vodka. I don't believe you.
No, it's smart water even. It's got what plants crave.
Fancy. But yeah, I always feel bad for missing the collabs, and I've missed a lot of them lately. So it's one of those things I feel like I'm letting the guys down. Like Vaz does the Toy Fans collab and the War Band on the Warhammer Wednesday stuff, and so it's one of those things. You got to do them when you have time, and I think everybody gets it. Everybody understands.
Yeah,
But
everybody does understand, but that doesn't stop us personally from feeling different about that.
exactly,
Because I do. Every time I post a photo, it's always horror related or normally horror related, and I'm in a horror collab group, and like all those guys like come into the comments. They're like, "Great shot, awesome!" They share it and all that stuff, and I feel like an asshole because I usually post it like a day before it's due to fucking post for them, and I just, you know what I mean? It just
that last Action Figures Maniacs collab, the horror one.
I didn't even know that was happening.
I literally threw that picture together at the due date time. And I didn't realize they were in Australia time, so I was kind of a jerk, and I didn't mean to be because I thought I had more time. And I'm like, I'll get it to you later, guys. And I was already at the due date, and I didn't know it because, like I said, it's been a busy week. But yeah, I mean, I hate throwing stuff together last minute like that. I've tried really hard this year to actually plan my shots, and I think it's really made my photography better. But like you said, I feel bad about missing the collabs and not being able to post things with the guys I like on here, and it's kind of a pain.
Yeah, I mean, and like when you don't have the pressure of a collab, you can really shine. Like because I really wanted to get that Warhammer photo in for the collab. I did a Warhammer photo for a different collab that I think is posting next week, which I'm way more happy with. However, like so I just recently did that Mythic Legion shot. And like, so I set that up and I took photos and I took photos and I took photos and I was like, wait a minute, there's something missing here. And then I have this, it's right over there. Should I grab it? Do you guys want to see what I'm talking about?
Grab it. I'll pull up the chat while you're grabbing it. Yep. So Kiwi says he's hated when he's slugging away at work and he gets all kinds of inspiration for shots, but then he gets home and he's all burnt out and the inspiration is gone. Dude, I feel you. That has been like me for weeks now.
So it's just like this, like ivy.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, yeah, it's so cool. I bought this for a diorama years ago, and I never did it because I never put it into the diorama because it's super cool. But I also haven't used it. But I was just sitting there, and I was just like, wait a second, and it's always been on this table that I've built dioramas on, and I was like, I'm just gonna throw this right in front of this photo, and it really, I think it made that photo worth it, and there was also like no pressure going on, so it was just a photo I was just taking just because. So I was able to think about it instead of like, get it done.
Yeah. Because when I have time, I like, I'll actually go look at inspiration or, look at an art book or cruise the internet and then do a little sketch and then set up my lighting and my figures and try a couple of different poses. And when I don't have time, it's I throw it on the table, stick a light on it, and I'll do the rest in Photoshop. And I think you can tell. You may get a kick out of this since you're a diorama guy. So I don't know what I'm going to do with this yet, but I got this aquarium wall
Oh,
that is this really cool, like really textured, like hard foam.
yeah. It looks like it's dry brushed very well.
Yeah, no, it actually looks pretty good. But I don't know what I'm going to do with it yet. So we'll see.
I could teach you how to make that too.
Oh, I'm sure. I've thought about it. I know it's not hard. I just for $15, I figured I'd just buy it.
Well,
But
I mean, it is and isn't hard. It's once you get like techniques down, it's easy going. And then, like when working with foam, sanding is key. If you don't sand things correctly, especially if you're working with terrain, it just looks jarring and odd. But anyway, let's get back to the news.
yep, yeah. So I know how you feel. Shoot, I am the same way. I've only been shooting on weekends lately, but I got to work this weekend, so I don't know if I'm going to get time to do that. So back to the news. That this man, what is happening here?
Who
Seriously,
cares? This is great.
I am so confused. I think somebody was drunk, and I don't know what's happening.
Well, the problem with this is yet another San Diego
Yeah,
Comic Con exclusive. But it's also this isn't something that a lot of like Chucky fans are going to want. But you know, a lot of photographers are going to want it. Surfboard's cool. I love that he comes. I love that he comes with the little floaties and this giant bottle of. I'm sure it's suntan lotion, but it just looks like mustard. Um, comes with a little wave. You can surf on the waves. You're gonna hang 10 man sunglasses, a towel. This is great.
he comes with a bunch of stuff. I mean, in some ways, it's really cool, but I'm just confused why this exists.
And he's wearing little he's wearing little flip flops. Look at that. This is the most adorable Chucky figure I've ever seen. Yep, this is adorable too, guys. Well, yeah. Ooh, front front of the box,
Box is
back of
kind
the
of
box.
cool.
That's cool.
He looks like a garbage pail kid on the front of the box.
I mean, Chucky kind of looks like a garbage pail kid anyway, but you're right. Right here, he
You're not wrong.
totally looks like a garbage pail kid for sure. Um,
Surfing Sam or
yeah,
something.
this is cool. Some extra hands, some sunglasses, a towel. I mean, I would want this just for the towel. Yeah, I like it.
Don't show the wife these. Oh, is there a wife? Uh-oh, I didn't see the other one.
Don't show the wife. I thought that was the wife. Isn't that the wife? No, I was just doing. Anyway,
I mean, Tiff? Yeah, I don't.
well,
I was assuming that was Tiff, and he was talking. She was talking about the Chucky's wife from the movies, whose name I can't
oh,
remember.
well, we don't have her, so we're gonna have to end the news segment now. I mean, I have another news thing, but it's in a different window. I should have put it all in the same thing, but it's not. Um, so guys, you may or may not know that sometimes we like to talk about Todd McFarlane. And Todd McFarlane dropped us some news this week, guys. Do you guys want to hear about Todd McFarlane's news? um,
I'm sure if
they
anybody's
haven't sold me on it yet. I'm not sure they actually do.
Tiff says yes, but I don't. Yeah, nobody's saying anything. There's a like slight delay, so you may give them a second. But
They probably just don't care. They're just like, fuck you guys.
maybe they're bored of it. We make fun of McFarlane so often; they're probably just over it, which isn't really fair because they do put out some fun stuff occasionally. But when they mess it up, they really mess it up.
Yeah, when they mess it up real good.
So should I bring it up?
No.
No,
Yeah, we don't need to talk about it.
no, okay. You guys are gonna have to talk him into it.
Um,
I don't know. Leaky says he's missed it. He's missed the McFarlane news. We haven't had much McFarlane to talk about lately.
well, I mean,
Besides the cute monsters and the weird movie Superman fix.
well, but we got some Superman to go over today. Um, yeah, bring this up. I can't look at it and not talk about it.
You need to figure out how to zoom in on that because I've got questions.
That's as much as I can get. Um, first off, he looks like, what's that comedian's name from the 70s? He was on that show Taxi. I can't remember his name. Anyway, yeah, this is yeah. What are your questions, Ronan? Because this gets better when we
I'm.
keep going. It gets better. It gets even better.
It just is. I mean, from what it looks like on my screen, the proportions are a little weird, and the face is a little weird.
You know. Well, I
Um,
mean, it's McFarlane.
yeah, I mean, fair, but I do have expectations. Whether he meets them or not, it's a completely different story. But I do
Oh, Tripping
try
with
to.
Toys, you're correct, and I did not bring Lilith up. Um, I should have done that, and I didn't.
That one actually was pretty decent looking. I
Yeah,
like.
I know. I might have to search for that one in a minute. But we need to talk about some more of this because this isn't the only head sculpt it comes with.
So Leaky's like, why does it look like he was carved out of rotting wood? That's a very a good description, man.
Well, it gets better, Leaky. It gets better. So
Judd Hirsch.
this is everything he comes with. He comes with this lion head.
Why?
It also comes with this shaved testicle head.
What weird like lore have I missed here?
I'm looking at
Yeah,
this and I'm thinking it's a Mad Magazine thing because of this face.
look at the hands, dude. He's
Hmm.
got lion gloves.
Yeah, he's got lion gloves and he's got just fists. But I mean,
Vegeta dressed as Soups because of the hairline. Says Kiwi.
I I do I don't. What are you doing, Todd?
It's just weird. I mean, he's. I mean, at least it's not Jokerized yet.
Well, I mean, he's only got till the end of the year to do that, so. But this is weird. Look at this fucking shaven testicle head. What the fuck is going on with that? I know it's some old shit that I don't understand, but what? Why?
Leaky says he needs it for a custom Megamind figure. Yeah.
I could see that. You got a lot of work to do for that, but
Yeah, that's kind of odd. I'm sure there is lore to support all this stuff, but
it's fucking Superman fucking Thundercats edition.
right?
I don't fucking get it. I don't understand this at all. It's like, and this is like Superman fucking Conehead edition, but not a cone. I don't understand this at all. I know there's something here that I don't get, and I just don't understand it. Like I said, I think it's a Mad Magazine thing because if we go back, there's this picture right here, and that's like the Mad Magazine guy. But why didn't we get the Mad Magazine guy head? And why didn't we get this head? Why did they pick the worst two heads to go with this? I don't
Yeah,
know.
tripping. We know it's not all Todd's fault, but he's the front man, so we can blame him. It's
No,
that
Todd
way.
does make all the decisions. I don't know if you've ever like watched any of the lives or anything Todd has to say. It's like he has this weird like Asperger's thing about how anything he thinks is great, you guys should think it's great too.
I just thought that was Todd. He's always been that way.
Yeah, he's a little on the spectrum for sure. Yeah, this is weird. That's weird. Good job, Todd.
Dr. Brantley says, I think McFarlane had his own face sculpted as Superman, and then they get worse.
Well, this one actually does kind of look like Todd.
Maybe they used that head sculpt and just added the bulbous, whatever, swollen brain.
I don't know. I don't know.
His X-ray vision gave him a tumor. It's a warning to kids not to fuck around at the hospital.
Very, very possible. And we got this guy here. I think, is this from the new movie? That was this supposed to be? What the
No.
fuck is going on? This just looks like a 5-year-old who just got done playing in the mud.
Vigo says he's actually going to try to get that Superman. Well, yeah, don't let us distract you, man. If you like it, man, we just don't get it. And there's, if you think it's cool, don't let us rain on your parade. Dude.
Oh yeah, for sure. If you want to get it, go ahead and get it. I'm not going to make fun of your photos of it, unless well, never mind. We'll get back to that. This doesn't look too bad. But I think we've seen this before, haven't we?
Yeah, I was going to say, is that the same head sculpt? Because we actually liked that head sculpt in the other figure.
That's a great head sculpt. We've seen that before. I mean, this whole figure isn't bad, so good job, Todd.
Yeah, Dr. Brantley says he hates the new suit from the movie. I think he's talking about. Yeah, I wasn't a fan either.
Yeah, a lot of people are hating on that. I personally, I kind of don't care that much about it.
Yeah.
But we'll see. I mean, the movie looks like it's going to be way funnier than we think.
I know, but it's Superman. It's not supposed to be funny.
Well, maybe. I like the cape. I like that.
I mean, that's not a bad figure. I mean,
No, that's not too bad.
What it is,
Not
it's
too
not
bad at all.
Yeah, Kiwi even likes it.
What the hell's happening here?
I think it's another multiverse. So is that Superboy or just, I don't know, animated Superman?
Super something.
Without context, I'm just making guesses, and they're probably stupid guesses.
Look at the shoulders on this motherfucker, though. How to get him in the box? Look at that.
Oh yeah, so Kiwi says that's the new 52 Superman. So yeah, they changed the suits and made them all slightly younger, and I remember that.
But then, wait a minute, New 52, that was so long ago?
Yeah, that was a while ago.
What? It's not new anymore.
No, it's not new at all.
The old
52.
All right, well, I think that's it as far as McFarlane goes. I don't have anything else. Oh, we don't want to watch that. Any of that. Get that out of here.
Yeah, no real news, dude.
All right, we'll go over photos in a second here. All right. Well, I'll be back.
Oh, you're gone again? You know, I need to start like preparing a speech or something to talk about when you're.
Yeah, you definitely should. Especially my wife is trying to make chicken parmesan. She's never done it before.
Oh man, you get real dinner. I got a burrito on the way home because I was running late.
Was it a gas station burrito or was it like a...
No, Qdoba. I mean, so it was decent.
All right, I'll be right back.
Kiwi, awesome in the comics. It suits like armor that comes out of the shield. All the panel lines with are missing on the fig. Yeah, that is a little weird. The new 52 Batman was actually really cool, though. I actually like that one too. Pop the seal. So, yeah. Somebody asked earlier. Let me see if I can find it. Well, he's gone. What we thought about the new Kryptonite Seeker figure. And I have to be honest with you, I think it looks badass. I have one on order that should be here next week. Yeah, Aiden asked about it. I found it. So yeah, I think it looks great. The reviews I've seen on it look amazing. The soft goods and the detail for a 112 figure look really good. So fingers crossed that it actually moves. Because that's my only concern. Usually, when the soft goods look that good on a figure that small, then you're sacrificing articulation, and there's always a trade-off. It seems so, but it looks good. So we will see. And then Leaky, the Kraken Punisher figure looks pretty cool too. It comes with so much stuff, man. That's actually been. I didn't put that in the news this week. I saw it, but it's actually been up for pre-order for a little while now. So. I'm sure I've seen other people talk about it, but it's a good looking fig. The face, I know it's based on the comic book Punisher, so it's got that kind of cartoony face, and I was hoping for a little bit more realism in the for the sculpt, but it's still a cool looking figure that comes with a lot of crap. So, uh, the sword rad with the ram skull, yeah, and the helmet actually, yeah, that figure comes with so much stuff. I wonder if I can pull it up while Deadman's not here.
I've been here for like 3 minutes.
I'll turn your camera on, dude.
Well, we're ready to
I'm
go over
just
photos if you want.
Oh, yeah. Leaky says the helmeted hip for Savage Avengers. Yeah, that'd be cool. He's talking about that third party Punisher fig that's on 5K right now. That's got all
Yeah,
this
it does look cool. The thing I don't like about it is it looks like instead of having a helmet, he has a helmeted head.
probably.
Yeah, I would rather it would actually just be a helmet because it'll look more like a helmet than because it'll have like weird. It'll be molded into the helmet weird. Anyway, well maybe it won't be. I don't know. Who knows? Maybe they just glued the helmet on. I don't know. But yeah, we got some photos to go over, and we only have a few minutes to do it. Oh
That's what you get for
no!
saying we've got all sorts of extra time.
Well, we had extra time. I drink a lot. You know how that goes. We had extra time. We just don't anymore.
We can't forget the hashtag this week, though. We always almost forget the hashtag. Yeah. We got to make sure to make time for that too.
Okay, fine.
Well, let's look at the pictures.
Yeah, let's look at pictures. Yeah, you gonna bring them up? Oh, I
No.
didn't share them, did I?
You didn't share them. I'm waiting for you to bring them up.
No.
Yeah, share your screen and I'll.
There we go. It's ready.
Don't act so disturbed by it. So,
Yeah,
you know why we picked this one, right?
because it's awesome and it's got Legion's magazine framed in the background.
I mean, if you want to suck up to us, that's a good way of doing it.
Yeah, that's a real good way. I mean, not that we deserve to be sucked up to or anything. However, if you want to suck up, this is a good way to do it. But other than that, this is actually a great photo.
Yeah, I like the depth and all the props. I mean, and it's Homelander looking very Homelander creepy, drinking what's probably somebody's milk in that fucking thermos there. So
Yeah, a little R2D2 over here. This little phone. I got one of those phones. Mine's like brass colored though, not black. But it's cool. Little rubber ducky. Stuff on the walls. Good job.
yeah,
Great
nice.
photo. Clone Trooper mugshots. Is that their name?
Yep,
Good job. I like it.
very cool stuff.
Oh, lights, camera, action figures. This is my boy right here.
So you know he's always does those really dark pictures with the harsh lighting and the detail on this head sculpt that lighting style brings out is really cool.
Yeah, I've been telling people this for a long time now. If you really want your detail to come out, turn your it's a very fine balance, but turn your contrast down. The more you up the contrast, the more these blacks in here are just going to interrupt the detail. And he's done a real good job here balancing out the lack of contrast to bring the detail out, and it's still being dark and eerie. Good job, lights.
Yeah, and the color and the texture and that rim light on the left side is just what makes it for me. It just looks good.
Mm-hmm.
So Vico's got a fun fact about that figure. That it's actually custom paint, and his wife colored the eyes.
Huh?
So I didn't know that. That's really cool.
Yeah. Well, I wish I could zoom in on it because the eye is crazy, painted crazy. Either way, this is also for a collab, I believe. Yeah, some other photos in the collab. You want to know more about that?
Savage Saturdays.
And then
Okay, isn't that just childhood nostalgia? I mean, seriously.
It really is. It really is.
I mean,
This is Saturday morning in October right here.
yep, that is my childhood.
Yeah. The purple background brings everybody to light quite well. It almost looks like they were pasted on this background. It like does so well like that. I don't think it was though. I think this is like a either a photo or a screen behind them. What do you think, Ronan?
Yeah, it's hard to tell. But yeah, I think you're right. I think it's something behind him because I don't see any edging or anything from what I can tell. But
Yeah.
yeah, I mean, definitely a fun picture. I didn't even know these figures existed, and I started
Really?
for him
This
after
is
I saw
this is this is like Jada before they like really delved into 1/12 scale before they started doing the horror figures, the Universal monsters. This is what
this.
Jada did,
Oh, gotcha. Okay,
and they all
cool.
come with like a little box of cereal that they come with.
They have to. I mean,
Yeah, absolutely have to.
yeah, Leaky's right. It kind of looks like the commercial backgrounds.
Yeah, absolutely.
Which one was your favorite?
Me?
Yeah, wasn't there a mummy too at one point?
I don't remember, but it was always Frankenberry or Blueberry for me. It was one of those. Chocolate was good, but chocolate's whatever. When you're a child, you just want extra sugar, and that's where these guys come in right here.
Yeah, I think Blueberry and Frankenberry are my favorite too, but my grocery store really only carried Chocula. I mean, it was so just
It wasn't that they it wasn't that they only carried chocolates. All the kids wanted Frankenberry and Blueberry. That's what happened. That's the real story behind that one. But yeah, this is a great photo, and this is brought to us by Cookie 71.
Yep, Deep Cookie 71,
I
which
love them.
is
I love them. I can read their names.
I have some questions about where that came from, but that's fun.
Yeah, no, yeah, it's yeah, whatever. I'm not gonna go
Leaky.
there. This is
Oh, but
X-Wing Pilot.
Blueberry was always Leaky's favorite. Okay, so X-Wing Pilot always does great work, and this
Oh.
figure in this photo is just awesome.
Also,
So
I may have said this before. I don't know, but I don't know if you guys probably can't see that this logo here. I made that logo for him years ago, and he's still using it, and I appreciate that, X-Wing Pilot. So this is cheers to you.
I don't think I knew that. That's awesome.
Yeah, there was a time where I did more of that than taking photos of my own figures. There's a lot of people out there that got logos that I made just because I fucking thought their work was cool. So I was just like, you need a logo. But this
Yeah,
is great.
I've seen quite a few people post this figure, and yeah, some of those Savage Crucible figures are just the detail are insane.
Yeah, this is great. This is killer.
Oh, this
Probably
is actually a Legion's figure. Oh,
no,
that's
yeah,
right.
yeah. This
I,
is a Legion's figure.
that's what I get
Yep.
for not reading the caption.
Yeah, that's what you get. Yeah, when you said that, I was like, wow, this is cosmic. Or this is Savage Crucible. Okay.
Well, it's a kind of a lizard person, so I made assumptions and sure.
This is Dragonborn, by the way, not a lizard.
Yes.
It's Dragonborn.
Yeah, yeah, close enough.
X-Wing Pilot, great job. The orange light coming from the back and also on this side really drives all that home with the blue figure and looks like a blue light to match on the front. It's fucking killer. Love it. Good job.
So this next one is Steve, Mr. Articulated Times, and he does some amazing Mythic Legion pictures. If you're not following him, you probably should. But this pose and just that freaking kick to the face to the skeleton was just awesome.
Yeah, it is awesome. Um, if there's a stand involved, he did a very good job hiding it and or removing it later. I'm sure there's a stand involved. There's no way there's not.
Yeah, but it's pretty seamless. I couldn't see it either.
Yeah,
I
I
love.
can't see it. I was looking all over for it just now. I was like, I don't see where it even was. So good job removing that. That's fucking great. And this lighting is great too. And this is also another like Another example of lowering your contrast to make sure the detail remains in your photo.
Yeah, I mean the chainmail is lit perfectly. Yeah, you can see the textures on the skeleton.
And in the wall in the back, and
Yeah,
like,
Steve knows what he's doing. He's always got great depth in his pictures too.
he definitely does.
And
Oh,
Tiffany says that dragon figure is great, and that's where I've seen them is on their show. So thank you for saying that. I do remember you guys um, pulling one of those and unboxing it one night.
look at the spittle he added here.
Yes, that is the best use of that Hulk face ever.
Okay, so the what is this?
The domesticated caveman,
Okay,
and Thanos punching poor Mr. Hulk.
yeah, is this the new Hulk? The maximum Hulk?
He doesn't say. Um,
That yeah, I don't
yeah,
know either.
I don't know if I can see it big enough on the screen to say without sounding stupid. So
Yeah, I can't tell either. But this is cool. This background is great. It almost looks like he created this background, like just by shining a bunch of light through some weird shit. I'd love to know. Domesticated caveman. If let me know how you made this background if you ever see this.
yep, Leaky said it's definitely the maximum Hulk head sculpt. Like I said, best use of that head sculpt yet.
Looks like it. All right.
So this is Scar 3448, and he does some good stuff too. But I just really this one just caught my eye with the harsh lighting, almost silhouetted against the lightning bolt with the different colors, and it's a dinosaur picture. I love the dinosaur pictures that I see in the community. There's some cool stuff out there.
Yeah, it is cool, and I like it. I like it a lot. Um, so with that, I would say it's time to get the hashtag.
Hashtag.
Um, we're gonna call somebody out, or are we gonna like what are we gonna do?
Well, I think there's at least one or two in the chat where people were trying to preemptively get their jump on that when before we made any announcements. So
All right. Well, how about this? Let's make a contest out of this. I'm gonna pick a number between 1 and 10. The first person to put the correct number in the chat, and I'm gonna hold on. I got to pull the comments up and like get it there. Well, hold on, because it's way up at the top. Way up at the top. The first person to get to put the number I'm thinking of in the chat gets to do the next hashtag for the ToyMercs Weekly. So go. There's like no one watching. Nobody cares.
you, yeah, you jinxed it.
Yeah,
There's at least 13 people in the chat. Leaky says 7.
close. No cigar though.
I'm just waiting for somebody to just put all the numbers into one message and pop it up. And
That won't work. That won't work. That won't work. But you could put in different numbers if you want to put in different numbers. I don't give a shit. You just can't. You just got to put in one number per time.
there's a little bit of a delay, and then popping up in the program. Flip Mamba, of course.
It almost looks like Leaky's the only person that cares.
There's a few more. They're just slow
Oh,
coming over.
all
Flip
right.
Mamba says 69 because, of course, somebody was going to.
Yeah, well, it's 1 through 10 though, and there we go.
Leaky says 8.
Faust 6 got it with
Oh,
number 6, and I will tell you guys this right now. And if you watch this on the replay, now you know this. If I ever ask you to pick a number between 1 and 10, it's always 6 because 6 is my lucky number. So there you go.
now everybody knows.
Now everybody knows. Cheers, bitches. Oh, so Faust 6. What's the hashtag?
Flip Mama was like, no, I meant 6 and 9. Nice one.
That was good. That was good. I appreciate that.
So Faust, give us a hashtag. Make
Yep.
sure it has Mercs in it.
Yep.
Make sure it's not obscene.
Well, I mean, if it doesn't have Mercs in it, you could just give us a subject in Tripping with Toys. Make sure it happens.
He says he just picked 6 because of the likes.
All right. Speaking of which, you guys, all of you guys out there, make sure you like this. Subscribe if you haven't. Those of you watching the replay, I see the numbers of people watching the replay. There's more people watching the show than that are subscribing to the channel. Please subscribe. It really does help out, like you would not believe. Yeah. Other than that, I'm gonna say, Faust, we need a hashtag.
Oh, here he comes.
And also, go over and check out Shadow Nose Network, ToyMercs Chronicles. I'm wearing their T-shirt right now. Look at this sick ass shirt. Anyway,
Death gasp, he says.
Death Gasp Mercs. Okay, Tripping with Toys. If you can't work with that, hit up Faust6 on Instagram and work it out. We're gonna call this the end of the show. But don't worry, we'll be back next week. Next week we're bringing Grindhouse Toys to you guys. And if you don't know who they are they are doing some cool fucking shit. And I'm just gonna leave it at that. Ronin, anything to say before we leave?
Nope. Just thanks for everybody for showing up. We appreciate you. Go buy our magazine. Say hi. Find us on Instagram.
All right, end us.
See ya.